What's up, everybody? How you guys doing tonight? I'm on time. This is incredible. Look at this, man. I'm uploading videos. I'm actually on time. It's like dude, I think I'm actually becoming a real YouTuber. I don't know. We'll have to give it more time to see. Who am I kidding? I'll never be a real YouTuber. Alright, anyway, let's get started here. Just realized my camera's a little off. There we go. It's a little bit better. But what's up? Hope you're all doing well tonight. I was actually thinking about starting the stream like half an hour early. And it's a good thing I thought that, because otherwise I would have never made it on time. Let's get a tweet out. Dearest Rats Marvel Champions, I'm only late every single night so that I can occasionally show up on time, and this normal and doing this normal completely actually I don't even know where I'm going with this tweet. Damn it, I was trying to get a tweet out before anyone sent over a super chat. I was trying to rush it, and now I don't even know what I'm saying. Damn it, Taylor Bost. You beat me again. Thank you, dude. Maybe I'll just do this. Call me BG Mick. Never been late a day in my life. Actually, hold on. What is this? Call me B. Crap. How did that happen? Call me B. Mick. Never been late a day in my life. G. I'm on time. Let's party. Oh no! No! Okay. Tweet. I don't know, man. It's when I think about how many tweets I've made, that's something that still kind of trips me up. It's like, dude, I never even want to be on any social media, and now that I've been streaming for like years, I feel like I'm fully developed into the, like I can't break away from it now. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the Twitter world. Damn it, save me. All right. Anyway, let's go get into some stuff, eh? Taylor Boss, thank you again, dude. I don't see a message from you. Thank you, dude. Let me do that. There we go. Let me check on AQ before I hit the arenas. PG, want to thank you for the advice on 5.2.4. I actually beat it this morning. Hey, congratulations. That is awesome. Well done. One of the toughest quests. Maximus. Send no over 5. Oh no, this boss. Oh, I can't handle this boss. Do I try it? What boss is this again? Mighty Charge. The problem with this boss is I need all 3 of these champions for my path. These 2 are gonna suck to use. Colossus is metal, so that's not gonna be good either. Dang, I think I have to leave this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, my alliance. I'm gonna be useless. But all right, anyway, Maximus, thank you, dude, saying I traveled through time to congratulate you on your 6-star Awakened Doom. Back to conquering. What's up, buddy? What's up, Maximus the Conqueror? Dude, congrats on your rank up, man. That is a rank up indeed. What's up, MSD? BG, hello. My mind is crumbling. 42 days until my odds for a 6-star Cosmic Ghost Rider go from 1 in 24 to 1 in 163. Inserts meme. Hehe. I'm in danger. Well, MSD, I'm glad you mentioned that because I almost forgot. I'm about to dump all of my units into Cosmic Ghost Rider crystals right here, right now. No, I'm just kidding. Of course I'm not going to do that. Crazy. You crazy. No way. Well, I mean, 42 days. That's still some time, you know? And MSD, just think about it this way. There's going to be like class nexuses and stuff like that in the future, right? And he's actually going to be in them now. So like, what if 4th of July comes along and you're like, hey, whoops, I mean, you guys don't see any champions ranked up, do you? Whoops. I may have ranked up a certain champ. What was I gonna say? So there's it's not all bad. He's gonna be in the basic pool, and yeah, on like an individual pop, you're not gonna get him. But hey, if you pop open like a class nexus around I don't know, July, what's that holiday? The 3rd of July, I think that's the name of the holiday. Nah, maybe it's the 5th of July. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the one. But maybe around that holiday. Think about it, you know. Definitely pros and cons, but I'd rather have him now than 5 months from now. That's true. That's very true. Plus, there's no guarantee that you would have him even 5 months from now. That's how this game operates. We all know it. You will never get all of the champs that you want to get. But I hope you do get him, man. I really do. Gee, what did one Smurf say to the other Smurf? Why so blue? Going early tonight, eh? Boo. Boo. BG doesn't want us to see his new rank 3 champ. BG has her as his profile picture. No, I know. There's no hiding it. Some people caught it. Some people caught it in the video that I posted today because I had to. Of course, I recorded that video all throughout January, but I had to cap it off, and I forgot to do that before ranking up a certain someone. But that video. All right, so here's what I've realized. Certain videos, they're just gonna take a lot longer to make. So I want to try to be more consistent with uploads. And it'd be nice if I could just post a video every single day, along with the live streams every day. But that also means that sometimes I need to like delay a video from coming out for like a day or two, because that'll give me time to work on a video that takes longer than a few days to, or longer than a day to make. Because I mean, you know, I do want to continue making those videos too. So if I just uploaded everything the day I recorded it, then yeah, unfortunately sometimes there'd be days without uploads, and just want to be more consistent with that kind of thing. So the Sorcerer Supreme rank up video is actually not going to be for like another 2 days. What's up, Star? PG just got a Nick roll over to Doc Ock. I had a Skill Awakening gem. Why? Oof. Rip, dude. I mean, Doc Ock's kind of cool, but yeah, yeah, Fury is kind of a different beast. I'm betting on 2 more shots, making my total amount up to 15. If not, then it's basics till I drop. The good thing about basics is that I can shoot for Doom, Shulk, Ghost, and those champs as well. So, do you think you're actually going to go basics till you drop, or do you think you're going to get swayed into opening up the next batch of features? Because here's what I've noticed. What I've noticed is that people who like to pop open featured 6-star crystals tend to stick to featured 6-star crystals. It's not always the case, you know, and sometimes people do flip back and forth between basic and featured pools. But at least it's seemed to have gone that way in recent times here, where the featured goers oftentimes stick with features. Would it taken her up due for your prestige? It's still in the toilet. It's still not great. But I raised it by a few hundred points. I'm still, I don't know, about 1,700 points or something like that off from my alliance average. It's still pretty bad. But yeah, hopefully I can make some other changes to it soon. PG, today I purchased 51% of a vampire hunting company. I'm the main stakeholder. Another one. A vampire joke, Tom. Boo, man. Take a lap. Take a lap around some undead cemetery. I don't know, wherever vampires like to hang out. Ugh. Boo. Good morning from Europe. Good morning to Europe. This is the nighttime here. The next two champs would have to be really good. Cosmic Ghost Rider Doom level for me to consider it. I've only ever gone for 2 featured 6-star crystals. The one with Doom and this current one. Ah, okay. Got it. BG, I don't understand how your profile can be so good and you haven't spent anything. Well, you see, I have spent something. I haven't spent any money, but I've spent time. And it turns out, time's actually not as valuable as money in this game. But, well, time is pretty valuable in real life. So it still comes at a cost, my friend. How do you fight Bane, BG? We're gonna have to ask Batman on that one. I hate myself for that joke. Alright, so Bane. You just want to play hot potato. It's just a classic game of hot potato. The worst, like, so you want to be ready to transfer Bane when the timer's going down. And one of the ways that you can get caught where you can't really transfer it is if the opponent has a special to use. So you kind of want to bait specials like early on into when you transfer Bane over to the opponent, and then before they transfer it back to you, ideally they're not in a position where they can throw a special. You can do things like blocking and baiting out heavies if they do have a bar of power, to get your openings in that way. Similar to like how you'd want to counter Mordo's power gain and turn that off. You can use power control champions to help you manage that kind of thing. You don't really need any type of specific champion to counter Bane, though. It's more about just kind of practicing, getting down the style of play that you need to have. You can slow your combos, oftentimes helps, or even comboing into a special that kind of extends the amount of hits that you're going to do if your 5-hit combo doesn't quite have like the reach to transfer Bane back over to them. If you needed like an extra second or something like that, you could do that. Those are all the ways I got off the top of my head. Regen champs are good too, because oftentimes you are going to be taking some Bane damage, but yeah. You're not going to do the cringy laughs for your own jokes? Not fair. Ooh. Well, I would have, but I just did that like twice already, so it was bad. I'll take a lap tomorrow. Don't worry. It's a little too late right now. Another Bane tip, relax. If you get the degen on you, I make some crazy mistakes when I'm desperate to get it off me. That's true. That's a great tip. Yeah, man, it's not the end of the world if you have to take a little bit of Bane damage. You want to minimize it, of course, but yeah, staying relaxed, keeping your composure. Definitely a good tip. Joe Bob sent it over to saying, hey, tweet. All right, give me one sec. Joe Bob, what do we got here on the tweeters? I'd slay for a plate of pinto beans and fried taters and a big old piece of cornbread. Anywho, just wanted to say, hey, and oh yeah, I got Uncollected watching you finish Abyss. Hey, dude, congrats on getting Uncollected. Love your content, dude. PS shout out from a whole alliance of fans. Dude, congratulations. That is awesome. And shout out to Guardians of the Stoned. Oh man, really? 4-pot Guardians of the Stone? My goodness. Congrats, dude. That is awesome. Sorcerer's the right move, BG. Thank you, dude. I totally agree. Actually, I don't. I should have went Claire. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, Sorcerer was definitely the play. No doubts, still. I still get messages every single day. It's crazy, man. Comments on the videos, tweets. What were you thinking? I made a video saying what I was thinking. Damn it, dude. Thought that would stop it. Of course it wouldn't. Maximus sending over another 5 saying, so the real question before I crash, when can we expect the free-to-play account challenge? It's got to be the right time, dude. I'm pumped about it, man. I'm ready to take on another challenge like that. I have screw it. I already started to say it. Can't go back now. So I always come up with like little challenge type things to do, and sometimes I try to keep them secret. Sometimes I like to announce them. Well, I've come up with a new one. Okay, so it's a very small challenge, but at the same time I think it's a cool challenge. But it's a very small one that if next month is not a good time to do a new account challenge, well then at least we'll have like a little baby challenge. Really nothing to get hyped over, but just a little baby challenge to do next month. So, not on a new account, by the way. But yeah, whenever the side events look good, dude, I'm ready to fire up a new account challenge. Sometimes I just spill the beans. Accurate. I've been known to spill a few beans in my day. Usually shed a couple tears when that happens. The people who think Claire was a better play clearly weren't paying any attention to you or the position you're in. This is true. This is true. Sorcerer really is so good to me. I cannot wait to make some Sorcerer Supreme content to show people just how legit the champion actually is. Because I mean, I don't know where she lands on like all the tier lists out there. But I don't really hear people talk about Sorcerer Supreme very much. I wonder if it's because people aren't running Mystic Dispersion, because without it, yeah, I imagine the champ's not as fun. Even without it, she's pretty good, but dude, you add Mystic Dispersion in there, Sorcerer Supreme is pretty damn good. But yeah, it was definitely the right play. Anywho, didn't used to like facial hair, but then it grew on me. Boo. We lost a banana on this day. Hey, Peter, I'm glad you're here. Did it work? I tried to unban your account yesterday, but like some weird thing happened, so I couldn't tell if it worked or not. Did you try your other account on YouTube here? I looked at YouTube for like a solid 20 minutes last night after the stream trying to figure out what the heck happened, because I saw your name at one point and then I didn't see your name anymore, and I was just like trying to find it, but figured maybe it got unbanned or something. Oh yeah, that's why I said we lost a banana? Huh. Weird. Very weird. You know what? I didn't... Alright, I'm gonna take like 3 seconds and try again today. Maybe there was a weird issue with it last night. Because I definitely saw your name there at first. Oh, please get away from me. It's what it do, right? That was the name? Or just type it out again, just in case I was somehow spelling it wrong or something like that. Hang on. Let me see. Oh yeah, there's nothing here anymore now. Show my email or the name? No, it doesn't show anyone's emails or anything like that. The only thing I could see is like YouTube like account names, like whatever name you would have in the chat. That's the only info I have on anyone. Maybe because majority of YouTubers run suicides these days and Sorcerer is trash with them. But then again, so is Doom, so who knows? Well, fair point. Deej sending over 5. Thank you very much, Deej. Saying everyone is still talking about the Claire and Sorcerer Supreme drama, but can we talk about your Void poll that night? All Void lovers unite. It got overlooked. You're absolutely correct. I am so excited to have this Void. The kind of crappy part about it is that I can't actually use this Void probably for a while. But I was looking at it, so an alliance mate has Void on defense, a 6-star Void at rank 3, but theirs is awakened, so I don't really have the resources to rank the champion up right now anyway. But I was thinking like maybe I could just toss mine on defense unawakened, so you know, even if I can't really play the champ, I could still have them ranked up whenever I do get the resources, so that'd be cool. And then eventually awaken the champ however long into the future, get Void sigged up, because oh man, I love this champ. He's so good. Shout out to all the Void fans. One of my favorites. One of my absolute favorites. Deej, thank you again for the 5. Oh man. It is alright, seriously. I told you to remind me last time, but I didn't see in the chat if you did. I'm pretty sure you said to pronounce your name as Or, right? Just reminded me. Saying, all jokes aside, you demand PG. Well, thanks, dude. With the winky face, too. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, dude. I need to get a better memory box. Elon Musk, where's my brain implant? So I could remember stuff good. Like reading. Should I take Havoc to rank 4 or Emma? Oof. I honestly feel like that's a personal preference call. I personally prefer Emma between the two. That said, like, I don't really play either champion very much because the mutant class is so saturated full of really powerful mutant champions, and you know, there's a handful of champs that I would rank up over both of them. But they're both more than capable of getting you through some content, so if you haven't pulled the others yet, I'm not saying you have to wait or anything like that. I'm just saying I think it's personal preference between the two. I will say this as well. I've used Havoc more recently than I've used Emma. Havoc I had to use in a quest in 6.4. I used them like twice there. But I don't know. I personally prefer Emma between the two. I think in earlier content, when you're not going to run into situations where you need kind of the more specialized kit that Havoc has, I think I'd rather have an Emma personally, but it's all personal preference. So rank up the champ that you like between the two, and you can't go wrong. Ryan, you know I love the Void. I have a 6-star and I'm waiting to hit that sweet dupe. If you're the Sentry, I'm the Void. Whoa, dude, I don't want to be the Sentry though. I mean, yeah, I have hair like Sentry underneath this bald cap, but I want to be Void, man. Should I try my other account again or no? Yeah. Try your other account again. Like, see if you're able to chat in here. Beater. GG, guy with the dumb luck. It's free to play back. I have my 5th 5-star and Hulkbuster. Nice. Also got 6-star Nexus from gifting and pulled Emma Frost. Hey, speaking of Emma, nice, dude. That's pretty awesome. What's especially nice about Emma as a 6-star champ is that she doesn't need to be awakened. And yeah, she's just good to go. Rank 1. Don't need to rank her up or anything. No resources invested. Just strong. BJ needs some advice between what's there for Act 7 and all of Act 6. Which do you recommend to explore first? And also, would you say the Abyss was worth it? So in order here, let's talk about the Act question first. So I've heard from a lot of people that they preferred playing Act 7 than compared to Act 6. So just right there, like in terms of enjoyment, you probably want to go for Act 7. You also get a Nexus 6-star that will have a decent chance of helping you out clearing Act 6. There's not anywhere near as many paths or anything like that. So if you know, I'd probably say Act 7, but you could really go either way. You could you can kind of do both. If there's certain paths that you just don't have the right champs for right now, you can kind of start picking apart both, and then when you do pull those champs, you know, finish off whichever you can first. But most people I talk to say that they found Act 7.1 at least to be easier than you know, trying to 100% clear Act 6. So as far as whether or not the Abyss was worth it or not, yeah, absolutely. It's absolutely worth it. It's, I think if I, you know, it's like what goes into it is important for this. I did put like a bunch of like prep into it, prep work and everything like that, but in terms of like total cost, it really didn't cost me very much. I can't remember how much I spent during the gifting event. I want to say it was like 4,000 units or something like that. And on my final path, I'd have to go back and see how much I spent too, but I think maybe I spent like 2,000, and I think those are like the only units I spent. Well, mastery swaps in every single one of my runs, I guess, cost me a small amount of units, but it probably cost me about 6,000 units in total because I took my time with it. You know, I tried to stretch out the resources best I could, and yeah, I mean, it was totally worth it at that kind of a cost, for sure. Also, I watched back the streams I talked on. I think I made a joke about MCOC being dumb in Act 5. I didn't say anything foul, but I sent it twice, and you said, I don't know if you're trolling. Might be why. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't remember. I guess you tried to look on your other account, and it's still not allowing you to do stuff. Hold on, give me one more sec here. Because I looked again, and I saw the name yesterday under the list of banned users. but like I went to like, you know, check something else. Like I closed out of that area of the YouTube layout. And then I went back and the name was no longer there. Like it just slipped into nothing. It was what it do then, but it might show us. Oh, did you change your name? Okay, maybe that's what's going on. Hold on. No. No, I'm not seeing that name here either. Yeah, I don't know, man. I have no idea what happened. Hi, Dad. I'm not your father, Tanner. Is Labyrinth still worth doing, or should I start targeting Abyss? Labyrinth is worth doing, but kind of what I was talking about, where it's about the cost of the content as well. Labyrinth these days is really only worth doing if you have like one of the top champions to get you through there relatively cheaply. So like a rank 5 Aegon or a rank 5 Guillotine 2099, you know, Strife. There's a few champions that can get you through there with minimal cost, and it's only worth doing if you have one of those champs ranked up. Not only that, but make sure that you could actually utilize those rewards. Like I mentioned in one of my recent videos, there's a lot of tier 5 class catalysts in Labyrinth, and you don't want to try to prevent any of that stuff from going in the overflow, because otherwise the content was like worthless to do if you just waste those resources. So just be cautious of those things. You plan to do a recap video on the Abyss. Would like to hear what you think went well and what you'd have done differently. I was planning on doing a follow-up to the Abyss as like a little bit of a resource gathering guide, but I really hadn't planned on doing a follow-up as for like what went well and what I would have done differently. Maybe I'll try to make a quick mention of that in the guide. I don't know. Maybe it's worth doing a separate video on it. I'm not sure. I'll have to think about that. But there are definitely a few things I would have done differently, but really not many, to be honest. Some of the things that didn't quite go totally well, I kind of went in there with that mindset of like, okay, this is probably not perfect, but I don't really care. I just want to do it anyway. Like Sabretooth and Sasquatch, the first run I did, bringing Sabretooth and Sasquatch. A lot of people were like, oh, dude, Sasquatch, he's not really going to be the Mystic champ that you need to counter some of these fights. He could probably get it done, but you know. But I wouldn't have done it any other way. It was cool getting to do that, getting to do something a little bit different. So just hyper and an over bug. Thank you very much. Hold on. Here we go. It's after it. ABG, want to start creating content soon in this game for YouTube? Any advice and suggestions? Advice and suggestions, eh? Hang on. Sorry. So all right, so starting YouTube channel, advice and suggestions. Well, first, you probably want to figure out what type of channel you want to have. If you want to just kind of screw around and just post some random videos. Like, that's totally cool. If you want to try to like grow it and have like as many subscribers as possible, there's different types of content that will help you do that better than others. I mean, honestly, regardless of what channel you want to have, it's just a good idea to make helpful content, even if it's not always helpful content, just to, you know, just to try to share your perspective, and maybe it would help someone else. But that is a good way to gain subscribers as well, because it's one of those situations where everybody wins. If you help somebody get through some content or something like that, well, they usually respond to that help by in turn helping you by hitting that subscribe button. So yeah, just trying to help people is usually a good idea. But also when you're starting out, just try to have fun with it, because it's, unless you have experience making videos, it's a lot to learn, and it's your video style and everything like that. It takes time to figure out. You know, it takes time to kind of figure out your own style, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, like, just have fun with it, I guess. Also, you don't need to invest in any kind of fancy equipment or anything like that. These days I have a little bit nicer equipment, but honestly, I've been on YouTube for years now, and up until like 6 or 8 months ago or something like that, I was using like a $30 headset that looked like a drive-through headset for McDonald's or something like that. And that was just fine. And even that, like, I probably could have got away with less. You don't even need a webcam when starting out or anything like that. Try to go in it with like as low cost as possible and just have fun, I guess. I don't know. That's all the advice I have off the top of my head. I'm sure if I thought about it more, I could come up with other things. But yeah, have fun with it, dude. Thank you very much, man. Jacob McLendon, and over 5. Thank you, Jacob, saying, good evening, kind sir. Just curious on your thoughts on this month's 2 new champs. And have you fought against them on Cavalier difficulty? Jacob, I haven't even stepped foot into the Cavalier difficulty, actually. So I don't have much for thoughts on these champs. They look cool. I actually thought, what's his name? Psycho Man. I thought he was the dumbest looking champ. Let's go look at him. Because we have the 3-star version. Everybody has the 3-star version, right? I mean, he's on the loading screen too. I thought he was like the lamest looking villain ever. You know, he's definitely got like that crazy old school villain vibe to him, whereas nowadays characters look way cooler and everything. But I actually kind of dig the way this guy looks now. Like, I've done a total 180 on him, and I actually think he's kind of cool. He is still kind of goofy looking, but that box that he's carrying, or whatever that thing is, right? It's called the control box. Oh man, I think that's cool. Like the motion comic, if you didn't see the motion comic for this month, is definitely like one of my top 5 favorite that Kabam has ever done. I think it was really cool. So yeah, definitely check that out if you haven't watched it. And yeah, just like the visuals for both of these characters, I think it's really cool. As far as like how good they are or not, I honestly have no idea. And like I said, you know, just go into the monthly here. I haven't stepped foot in even the first Cavalier quest. I'll probably be doing it soon. Ooh, Arena wins on tonight. Okay, I gotta remember which order those go in now. But I'll probably do it soon. I was just caught up in all the Abyss stuff, And then I'm really trying to get out a few videos that I've been kind of backed up on. Psycho Man looks like a living Mario pipe. It's true. It's actually true. Crap, there was one other thing I was going to say too, and I totally just spaced on it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I've got Comcast coming again tomorrow to try to help this situation out with my internet. Otherwise, I was going to say, like, maybe I would do a day stream tomorrow, but no, like, I can't because Comcast, I'm still... Dude, I was on the phone with them for 2 hours again today, trying to straighten all this garbage out. Just wasting time, man. Part of that 2 hours, a solid 40 minutes of it was just sitting there on hold. Hi, can I talk to your supervisor? Okay, sure. Literally just not even hold music. I didn't even get hold music. It was just every once in a while I would hear like lightly the keys of a keyboard being pressed. And I'm just like, oh my god, please. But anyway, the new champs, they seem cool. I hope they're actually good, but I haven't messed with them yet. Logan Self, saying over 5. Thank you, Logan, saying I failed my Greek mythology exam. It has always been my Achilles elbow. Boo. Logan. Oh, Logan. Take a lap, dude. Alright, let's take down this Electro real quick and then I can get back to the arena. Usually, in case you missed my last message, I changed the account name to Test123. If it still doesn't show up, there's nothing more you can do. Yeah. I'll try that. I wonder if it... wonder how frequently it updates something like that. But I'll try it. Let's get the big damage rolling. Oh yeah, the extra fury from the intercept. The 2100 poisons. King Groot. How could anyone underrate this champion? What a beast. The King of Kings. Or of Groots. Let's get one more poison going on this guy. Whoop! Just fell into my trap. Oh, wait, that wasn't a poison? Oh, God, why did I think I had a special 2 just now? I am not even kidding. I honestly thought I had a special 2 lined up. I was like, alright, nailed the intercept. Let's hit him with it. Not exactly. Oh, man. You remember that 6-star Nexus you got from a Greater Gifting Crystal where you picked Cap Marvel over Sorcerer Dupe? If you knew what you know about the Abyss Nexus, would you have chosen Sorcerer Dupe from that instead? Did I pick Cap Marvel over Sorcerer Dupe? Is that true? Man, I don't even remember who else was in that crystal. If I can go back in time... Probably. Yeah, probably. Like a Cap... well, here's the thing. I don't have a Cap Marvel. I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't have a Cap Marvel as a 5-star even. And I also have 2 Cosmic Catalysts with no champs to use them on. Except for now this Cap Marvel. So, I don't know. That's a good question. That's a tough question to answer. I don't know if I would have changed. But I with that, like, with before knowing what was going to be in my Nexus, there's no there's no way, because I was still hoping that I would get Doom, you know, where Sorcerer Supreme would not have even been a prestige champ. But like if it was done in the reverse order, I don't know. I actually don't know. Second last BG, some champion news. Did you hear the news, Brian? Angela is getting a value only update next month. I did hear that. Yeah. Hold on. I can show you guys if you guys haven't seen it yet, because this was a very recent development. Check this out. Oh, now we got lag saying it over here too, huh? Angela's getting a buff, eh? What? Dude, Lags has a SIG 80 6-star Angela? How did I not know about this? What the hell? SIG 80? That's crazy. But, oh, here's something cool too. Joel is getting his internet hopefully soon, so that's cool. Okay, but this was from Kabam Mike. And now you might be wondering why I've been making all these separate tweets instead of threading it. Really wanted to do that totally outdated meme where I tell you to go back and read the first letter of the last 6 of my tweets. So... okay, so starting with this one. This tweet screwed it up now. But starting with this one, A-N-G-E-L-A. What does that spell? Man thing. Man thing's getting buffed. Or maybe man thingula. If only. No, it's Angela, of course. Oh crap. You're responsible for 20 of those SIGs? You're welcome. Dungeon buddy. Alright. Anyway, Jacob McLendon sent an over 5. Jacob, thank you very much. Saying, seems like Super Scroll might be an annoying defender since he is the Fantastic Four all in one. Psycho Man also has a synergy with Man Thing. He does have a synergy with Man Thing. Yeah, I saw that. Perfect block, right? It's pretty cool. Mike tagged me before I was even clear. What kind of nonsense? Psycho Brian, people ask about underrated champions often. Besides Tigra, I think Invisible Woman is underrated. She's a tank, has decent damage at least, and probably some utility. Omar, I agree. I think the other 2 lesser talked about Fantastic Four members are both underrated. So yeah. I asked someone how many revives they use with Ghost and Labyrinth. Got timed out. I don't know, dude. Maybe it was a mistake. I don't know. Nope, Man Thing, you had it right the first time. I hope so. Actually, I have an Angela 6-star rank 2. I took her to rank 2 just because I had some extra resources. This was like a couple months ago or something. I had some extra resources, and she was really good for Cavalier. I hear not so much anymore. You see the test 1 to 3? Oh, I'll take a look. My bad, I forgot to take a look at that. But yeah, that's kind of cool. Here's the thing. I never really had much love for Angela as a champion. Visually, though, I think she looks super cool. I've always really enjoyed how she looks. Like, hold on. We're going to go drool over her. Well, maybe I shouldn't say drool because she's like half naked. I don't mean like that even, all right? I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying, well, you'll see when we go there what I'm talking about. She just got style for days. Plus, I like the more... what's the right word for it? I was never really into like futuristic type stuff. The more like spacey type stuff, or even like characters with guns. I always liked more of the, all right, this dude's carrying a big ass axe, or in Angela's case, she's got a sweet sword. You know, that reminds me of like an old Sega Genesis game or something like that. You know, like Golden Axe kind of thing. That's one of the reasons I think she's cool. But yeah, we're gonna go take a look in a sec. As soon as this Mephisto goes down, which is right now. All right, dude. Mike wasn't even waiting for me. You believe this guy? All right, hold on. I was gonna look at the test 1, 2, 3 thing as well. Hold on. Let's see what we got here. Nope. It's not here, but it's possible it might take time to update, and maybe that's why the name originally appeared in my feed here, but didn't when it was changed. So I don't know, dude. I can maybe check again some other time, but no. All right, let me see Angela here. Where's my 6'2" girl? There we go. So yeah, I mean, dude, just look at that belt. I don't know why. I always thought her belt was just super cool. I feel like she had to slay a giant, like a business casual giant that was out there just roaming the fields, but also on their way to a, an office meeting. And she had to slay that beast with her sword. And then she was just like, huh, I guess I'll wear this belt now. Doug Cowell sent over 2 saying another OJ replacement. See Twitter. OJ replacement. What is this? Oh no, dude. What is this? Hope you haven't seen this one before. Beans. Artificial flavor. I like how it's not even actual flavor. It's just artificial flavored beans. Dude, sign me up. I'll take 2, please. But all right. So yeah. Doug, thank you again. I don't even know what to say about that, dude. I don't even know what I just looked at. But thank you for the 2, Doug. But yeah. So I don't know. I always just thought Angela looked super cool. Hold on. Now that I bring up Golden Axe though. Yeah, we're gonna make like a little comparison. Golden Axe. Let me see here. Is this Golden Axe? Golden Axe the Duel. I never played this version. This looks like it's on like Game Boy Advance or something like that. But you know, still, it has like I like this style of character way more than like a futuristic character usually. This definitely is not the original Golden Axe. I guess this was like a fighting game, probably like a one-on-one fighting game that was. Maybe this is in the arcade, or maybe this is like Game Boy Advance. No, this is definitely better than Game Boy Advance graphics. This is probably arcade or something like that. I don't know. Either way, I've always appreciated that kind of style more than, like I said, the more futuristic type things. But I just sent you a tweet regarding Golden Axe, dude. I've never went to Twitter faster. What is this? Oh, this is cool. Is there new toys that are being made for Golden Axe or something? This was posted December 10th, 2020. Folks at Storm Collectibles today released a new preview for their upcoming 1/12 scale Golden Axe Death Adder figure. Dude. Oh, man. So cool. I need to add this guy to this game. Bring him. Dude, imagine being the guy like setting up these shots. That's gotta be a cool job, actually, where you're just like, you know, putting one of the figures in front of the other and getting all up in it with your camera and stuff. That'd actually be pretty fun, I think. Dude, he slayed the skeleton behind him. That's cool though, dude. All right, let's get back to Angela reminds me of a Zelda character. See, I love that too. Looks like Street Fighter art. Yeah, a bit. Absolutely. How should I unlock Chapter 2? Are you talking about the side quest? It unlocks automatically in a few days. It's getting released like 1 week at a time. Golden Axe is just Strife with more skin showing and a different color suit. You're not wrong. You look like Bruce Willis a little bit. Thank you. He does wear the same bald cap as me, so that's probably where that comes from. PG, would you like a new Wanda since Wanda is OP? Yes. I am gonna remove your comment. I'm not gonna time you out or anything like that. It wasn't really too specific of a spoiler, but still, since the show is really new, try not to mention any of the specifics of that show, if you don't mind. But yeah, dude. I mean, there was one in game. Well, there is one in game, I should say, right? But she never came out as a playable character. So I wonder what they're saving her for. Maybe she's gonna be like some boss coming up, and some story content, and maybe they didn't want us to have the character before then or something. I have no clue. Ryan, Google Angela Spawn. She started there and migrated to Marvel. I did hear about that. Now that you mention it, did I ever look up Angela in Spawn? All right, hold on. I'm gonna look that up next. What's up, BG? Hope your night is going well. Jared, right back at you, dude. Day's going about as well as it could, aside from a 2-hour phone call with Comcast. It's pretty great. Who should I take to rank 3, Cat Marvel or Clairvoyant? Are we talking 6-star rank 3? That is a call that I cannot make. If we're talking 5-star or lower, I would say Claire. She just has the sustainability and immunities and all that I personally find to be stronger than Cat Marvel. But as a 6-star, you got to kind of make that call on your own as to which one you like better. All right, Angela Spawn. Let me see. And this image is really blurry, the one I first clicked on. She looks even crazier in Spawn. Alright, all these images for some reason are like really low resolution for the most part, but we're gonna take a quick look at them anyway. So yeah, basically same character, obviously some little differences, but yeah, if I was looking at this and I saw that belt, I'd be like, dude, is that Angela? So yeah, some little differences though, especially like the around the eyes. What is all this stuff too wrapping around her? I don't know what that's supposed to be. And in the pure light of God's pulse, became Angela. Yeah, super blurry image right there. But yeah, she looks pretty sweet there too. Is there a fast way to get class-specific catalyst fragments efficiently besides doing the daily proving grounds? I have oceans of ISO, but can't use them because I'm not able to rank up my champs. Sort of. Okay, so if we're talking about the daily, Eric, which tier specifically are you talking about? Let me know, because that actually matters quite a bit. You're talking tier 1, 2, 3, or 4? And I'll try to watch for your next comment. PG just pulled Guillotine 29 as a 5-star. I'm a recently CAF player with a 6-star Cap Marvel and 5-star Ghost in my main champs. Just wondering what she's going to provide for my roster or what matchup she's good for. Thanks. Well, if you're already using Ghost, honestly, Ghost is so strong as a tech champion that she kind of drowns out a lot of the other tech champions. So if you're already very comfortable using Ghost, I don't know how much you're going to use Guillotine 299. There are still some situations where you absolutely want to use Guillotine 29 over Ghost, but there's not like a ton of them. I would say, let's see, where do I see Guillotine used most commonly? There's certain nodes in Alliance War, like Rage or just certain bosses, especially now with the Protect Global that a lot of the high-end alliances are running. Guillotine, since she doesn't crit, she kind of slides under the radar of that damage while still being able to deal a lot of damage with her degen. So yeah, for certain matchups, she's just better. In questing environments, she's probably better for something like Labyrinth of Legends, but honestly, you could do Labyrinth with either Guillotine or Ghost, and hey, with you know, like 6-star Cap Marvel and 5-star Ghost and everything, you might have already been done with Labyrinth. I don't know, but point is, like, in those longer style fights, she's pretty good for that type of content. I guess anytime there would be an armor break in a particular fight, having someone like Guillotine is gonna be better. I don't know. There might be some other situations I'm not thinking of off the top of my head, but like I said, Ghost, she's such a powerful champion that a lot of the tech champs, they don't get as much attention just because of how bright she shines. But Guillotine is one of those champs that is very strong, and even with Ghost there, you'll still find use for a time. Enzo, what's up, dude? Saying good morning, BG. You think if you pull a champion that is SIG 200 6-star, they should get a 6-star Nexus? I think that's too strong. I think that's way too strong. I don't know what should happen if you pull a 6-star that's SIG 200, but I think that's too strong. Like, if we compare that to previously what you got for getting like a max SIG crystal, we're talking about getting like 200 and you know, 275 shards of the next higher rarity. That's like way less than what a Nexus crystal would be, right? Because even if, like, let's think about 5 stars. If you have 5-star maxed out Sig 200 and you pull that champion again as a 5-star, like, and okay, so and if it was a Nexus crystal that was a 5-star that you got out of that, right? When you opened up that crystal, you can select another dupe and just essentially just, you know, still get the benefit that you'd normally get from a max Sig crystal. You'd still be getting the shards from like the next dupe too, while also getting to like pick the champion that you get the dupe for. I don't know, that feels too strong. I really don't know what you should get though, because I'm sure it feels bad. I have no doubt it feels bad pulling a 6-star that's already max Sig, and it just is wasted. So I don't know what Kabam should do about that. There's got to be some sort of middle ground where it doesn't feel terrible, but it also, like a 6-star Nexus, that would just be like, that'd be the best case scenario almost. You know, you'd be wanting to go for the max Sig dupes kind of thing. Whereas it should probably just feel more like, dang, I already had the champ max Sig, but hey, at least I got something, you know, for it. Because that's kind of how it feels now. So it should probably fit somewhere in that territory. But I don't know what the right thing is, because obviously there's no 7-star shards at the moment. So, although eventually there will be. Stroking a Saber sending over Buck with a deflated banana saying, hey BG, just got done with Cav event quest and the new nodes are kind of fun. What are your thoughts? I haven't started yet. And my buddy keeps asking me me to blow cool air on him when he gets hot, and I don't like it. I'm not a fan. Jesus, dude. I'm also not a fan of this joke. Boo, dude. Why don't you blow off somewhere else? Boo. But yeah, I haven't even started the new Cav, so I actually have no idea how the new nodes stack up and feel in comparison to the previous month. I'll probably do it soon. I was just talking about that a little while ago in here, where I was kind of so wrapped up in all the Abyss stuff that I've been neglecting the monthly, on the higher difficulties at least. I've been dumping energy and stuff, but that's about it in the lower ones. But boo. To answer your question, BG, I'm looking for tier 4 Catalyst Fragments. Okay, Eric. Tier 4. I was hoping you were going to say a different one. Because tier 4, yeah, man, there's certain walls in this game that you just run into, and it takes some time to overcome that wall. And the tier 4 class Catalyst is one of those walls where, yeah, early on into the game, they're just incredibly difficult to get. And the more of them that you get, the more quests that you're going to find. That you are starting to get those materials more frequently and things like that. But it definitely takes some time to get there. A lot of it, I would say the tier 4 stuff comes through alliance quest based things. And then you could you can take the glory that you get from alliance quest and spend that stuff on tier 4 class crystals. And I think there's even fragment crystals, or not fragment crystals, but specific class types of fragments, unless they pulled those. Those still might be in the glory store. It's mostly random though when it comes to class catalysts. So a lot of times you're just gonna have to, you know, collect a bunch of fragment crystals and pop those things open and just hope to get the right class type that you need. And the more fragment crystals that you can get your hands on, of course, you know, eventually you're gonna land the class type that you're looking for, since there's only 6. And yeah, like I said, it just kind of takes time, but You'll definitely get there. And those fragment crystals, the fragment crystals themselves come from all over the place. The monthly event quest, the side quest. You'll start to see more of that stuff as you progress along in story content, the fully formed crystals and things like that. So hope that helps, but just keep in mind everyone goes through the troubles of getting tier 4 class catalyst crystals at one point or another. Easy sent over $1.50 with a salt shaker. Thank you, dude. Saying you need a robot to fight the APOC AQ boss. You do? I don't think you do. I've never successfully one-shot the APOC boss in AQ, but I've taken off chunks of health without being a robot, and that didn't kill me. The only thing that killed me was, like, you know, I was like taking a lot of chip damage because I am not comfortable like full dexing his specials, so I end up blocking some of it. Although yesterday I did full dex his special one, which felt pretty good. But yeah, I usually partial dex and just die to chip damage kind of thing. But is there a node that you actually need a robot for that guy? I don't think there is, right? Hold on. Let's go back to AQ right now. Because, yeah, I actually have 1 energy anyway. Dude, I took off like 15 or 20% with King Groot yesterday. Felt great. King Groot was crushing it, man. Only possible thanks to the Insight Global. But let me see here. So, whenever this champion would receive a debuff they're immune to, they generate 33% of our power, stupefy, and then stage fright. Yeah, there's nothing here that they need a robot for, right? She is good at fighting Apocalypse. Maybe that's what you meant. It doesn't have to be, but it F's it up for everyone else. Oh, I think I know what you're saying now, where the way he builds his charges? Been a little while since I read through here. Yeah, knocking out a non-robot opponent grants 1 generic code. Okay, yeah. I think I said generic code instead of genetic code. But yeah, okay. Now I see what you mean. We usually just pile on that guy anyway. Alright, Stroke My Saber sent over Buck with ice cream cones, and I didn't get the fake audience applause for my awesome joke. Sad face. Okay, be right back, I'll find another. Just kidding, off to bed, good night. Oh, bullet dodged. Alright, dude. Have a good one. Yeah, I don't do it for every single time, but I already... Oh, I see Mike put in the chat too. Waiting. Yeah, I don't want to overplay the laugh track too much. Probably already do it too much as it is. Chris Gonzalez, yeah, Overbuck, thank you, dude. Saying so. This is a separate question, but easy read last. Also, hold on. Gee, I've missed you, Baldy. For the most recent level up, I didn't know who to rank up and just chose Voodoo. He's not bad, but not great. Might try to complete Variant 6 soon. Oh, he's good for that. Any tips for last chapter? Thanks. Oh, wait. Variant 6. Oh, Voodoo's not good for Variant 6, right? Voodoo's not a villain, right? He's a hero, I think? He's good for Variant 5. Is Voodoo a villain? Dude, now I don't even know. But tips for the last chapter, I've only done a single path through that place in Variant 6, so I don't really have any tips for you, man. I wish I did, but it's content I'm kind of saving for later. I'm using it as a catalyst bank. That's my version of the sigil right there. It's just not doing that variant. Barfing on this hella. God, I love Man Thing. Don't worry, Man Thing. I won't let you lose this fight. Mostly because it's impossible because you're Man Thing. I want to get to a special 2 though, so I can just barf across the finish line. Like this. Alright, what was your other part to this though? So this is a separate question. 100% chapter 1 of side quest, but I can't access chapter 2. Is it a bug? No, it's just time restricted, dude. The second chapter will be out next week. It's just go 1 week at a time kind of thing. So yeah, dude, it is intentional. No bug there. Voodoo isn't a villain. Yeah, I didn't think so. Dude, now I'm looking it up though. What is this guy tagged as? My God, why can't I see him? He's got to be. Oh, he's Dr. Voodoo, isn't he? He's up here somewhere. All right, screw this. I was looking under V. I was like, yeah, it'd definitely be at the bottom. He is a hero. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. All right. It's rare to see Man Thing below 30%. That regen, dude. I gotta get mine higher Sig level. He's Sig level 1. I thought I got him a little bit higher than that. Nope. I gotta get him to a higher Sig level though. The regen at Sig level 1 is not very strong. Look at that, 276 over 10 seconds. Ugh. Actually, what does that go up to? It's a 5-star. We're going right back to Aunt May. Just when you think you're not gonna go back. Oh, did you guys see? Aunt May actually got updated. You see how there's different colors now? Oh, what a great change. It makes it so much easier to see the graphs for the separate things, so that's great. Okay, it goes up to 18. Wait, 5-star rank 5. Wait, I was looking at the Fury, I guess, because 276, that was for the Fury. Oh, geez. Somebody in the chat might be saying that already, but we're going back to it. What was the... I mean, I could have seen it on the website. Okay, 990 health. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. And that does match up with the website, of course. Okay, so I can double that healing, essentially, if I get him to max Sig. Okay. Well, that probably won't happen, but I do love Man Thing, so maybe one day I can dream of having a stronger Man Thing. One day. Okay, Apudas, and over 20 rupees. Dude, it's been a while since I said that name. Thank you, man. And BG, when do you think you will use your 6-star generic awakening gem? What would be the conditions? Well, if I pull Silver Surfer, I would use it on him for prestige. That's not the only champ that I would use it on. But it's kind of hard to talk about the exact conditions that would make me use it. It's just, if I can find the right value for it, if I can, you know, if there's a champion that I determine that going to help out my alliance for attack or defense, or maybe they're not the prestige king, but maybe their prestige is pretty good and they can increase their value in some other way besides prestige, because it ain't all about prestige right now. I'm kind of desperate for it, but there are things I can do right now to increase my prestige, but it's got to be that right balance too. So I don't know. All I know is if I did get Surfer, that'd be good. Eric, please give some more time between sending messages in the chat. I can only answer questions so fast. You can probably see it takes me a while to go through. Took me probably a solid 5 minutes to to answer your last one, so Copying pasting is fine, but you got to give more time between those messages. If I could see your message twice without having to scroll, that is way too frequently to type in a message. But he said, thanks for answering my question. It really helps. I'm also thinking of maxing my best 4-star champs before I rank 3 my 5-star ones. Is that a good idea? Barely getting by in Act 5. Yeah, you really just want to rank up the best champions that you have, whether it be a 4-star or a 5-star. Whatever's going to help you. So it's a case-by-case basis. I'll say this too, though. There's nothing wrong with going back and like 100% clearing previous quests. No matter how far you get in this game, you will have wanted to 100% clear Act 4. Because it's the only place that you're going to get permanent mastery points outside of leveling up. So if you haven't done that already, do that. Allow yourself some time to become stronger and then hit Act 5. Hey, have you considered saying screw prestige? Use the gem on Groot and popping all the Jarrets into that bad boy? Karate Mike. I have to fight the urge every single day. Yeah. I have thought about it. It's tempting. Duck Slugs, solo proprietor of Aunt May. Dude is a gift. He really is. Super cool dude. Super nice dude. The first week of the Summoner Showdown, we were in New York together, so we got to hang out and talk a bunch and everything. I mean, we talked before that somewhat too, but never like face to face before. And yeah, he likes Cobra Kai. You know what I mean? Like if I went that way, it would be for a guy like that. You know what I mean? BG, who would you say was the most exciting and least exciting champion of 2020? Oh boy, most exciting and least exciting, huh? Probably least exciting was Airwalker? Parax? One of those guys. Most exciting... exciting of 2020. You know what? Let's take... We're going right back to Ant-Man. Hold on. Let's see here. 2020. I mean, this guy right here. But I'm a little bit biased because he was the most exciting for me because I got to spend time helping to craft this lovable, handsome fella right here. So yeah, he was the most exciting for me personally. As far as like to the game in general though, probably Apocalypse brought the most excitement just because of all the different options it opened up with other champs. Cosmic Ghost Rider was another big one, but probably Apocalypse. But yeah, for me it was A-Bomb. And then least exciting, yeah, probably Terax or Airwalker. One of those two. Kind of forget they exist until you look at it closer. BG's Corvus, a worthy third, rank 4, 5-star. Lock Monster. Corvus is one of the most popular champs in the entire game. Lots of people have that dude ranked up, play him every single day. As long as you like the champ, like most people do, then yeah, of course he's great. BG, is it possible to get 7 stars before we can get rank 5 and a 6-star? If so, would it be so early? It's all up to Kabam. We had 6 stars in the game before we can get a rank 5 5-star. They might do the same thing. I don't know. A lot of people thought that was too early. So Kabam might be taking that feedback and might wait a little bit longer this time. But then again, there's also a situation where, you know, we were just kind of talking about it in the chat earlier. Right now, players are not getting anything for opening up 6-star champions that they already have at max SIG level. And that problem might only get worse as more, you know, 6 stones come out and things like that. So, plus, I mean, Kabam, you know, that's their bread and butter, is like selling new champions and of higher levels and things like that. So they might just hit a point where they're like, you know what, we need to unleash the 7 stars just to, you know, start selling some like crystals, and even, well, probably not rank materials. The rank materials, I would imagine, cross over between like the 6 and 7 stars whenever 7 stars do come out. But you know what I mean, like, God damn you, Comcast. You know, I'm just gonna do a totally fresh restart. So yeah, I don't know when 7 stars are gonna come, but I imagine those are some of the things that are going through Kabam's mind, and it's totally up to them. We can give our feedback, but it's all on them. Speed up, D. Sending over a buck. Send. I love you. Speed. Oh, game. Why? Speed up, D. Do appreciate the love and support, though, man. Yeah, you can see. All right, so the big D is kind of covering it right now. If I hide that, oh, well, now the Wi-Fi symbol's back. So that's how I know it's not even an issue with Kabam. It's freaking Comcast, dude. And the internet's working, but the Wi-Fi, like, it's the problem with the issues that I'm having with Comcast. It's not even just like a single issue. It's because the internet's working fine right now. Otherwise, my stream would be laggy as hell, and I would be, you know, disconnecting from the stream. But the other issue is the Wi-Fi just suddenly stops working, and it comes back on its own, you know, 15 seconds later or something. But really annoying. Like, I have to do war these days from my actual phone on cellular data, which I don't really like using that phone for MCOC because it's a little bit on the older side. The phone starts to get kind of hot. The battery drains really quick since it is older. So I usually like to do all of my oh, and plus I have like line chat on the other phone, of course, so I like to look at line chat as I'm doing the fights in case plans change or I need to communicate something. But I can't do war fights on this phone because, yeah, I disconnected probably a dozen times today, at least. Probably closer to double that, actually. But anyway, enough complaining about that. They're coming out here tomorrow again. Maybe they'll actually do something this time. BG, thanks for good contents. Has the Arena Infinite streak requirement for each bracket in 3 and 4 star Arena changed recently? No. The only one that's changed somewhat recently is the 5-star Arena, and that's only because we've gotten higher ranked 6-star champions that kind of bumped up slightly who you needed to bring for it. But no, in the lower star levels, it hasn't changed in a long time. Do you swear off YouTube? Be honest. Yeah, all the time. I don't even like, not swearing on YouTube. It's not even like a demonetized thing or something like that. Some people think that's what it is. You don't get demonetized on YouTube for swearing. Well, like, from what I've heard, as long as like the first minute you don't swear, I guess YouTube doesn't like if you swear in the first minute. But apparently after that, it's totally fine. You could swear all you want. I mean, you know, obviously within reason. You don't want just only say swear words. But anyway, the only reason I don't swear on YouTube is when I first started making videos. when like the first real alliance that I joined, the leader was like, oh, hey, you know, I showed your, you know, my kid likes your videos. And his kid was only like 3 years old at the time. And I was like, oh, dang. Dude, like little kids watch these videos too? All right, you know what? I mean, I don't really need to swear. It's fine. Plus, I know a lot of people who they have kids. And like, that's how they got into this game is like that, you know, they're up late at night with their kids because their kid keeps them up or something like that. So, you know, they're just trying to do something, trying to have a little bit of fun playing this game, maybe tuning into a stream. And hey, I don't want to be influencing a little kid like that to be cursing. They're gonna hear it anyway, but I'd rather not be from me. So that's the only thing. But off stream, yeah, I curse all the time. What is that popping up on screen? It's Bo. Bo sent it over. Buck. Thank you, Bo. Saying, if they added a 6-star arena, how much would you put up for a Surfer or Doom? As much as my units allowed. Dude, I couldn't even tell you. I don't even know. Those champions, the cutoffs would be ridiculously high, though, dude. Super, super high. I don't know how high, but super high. Let's see. Could I even come up with like a ballpark number? Probably over 120 million. But like how much higher than that? I don't know. But that would be like, if those champs hit the arena, that would be like my starting point. It's like, all right, here we go. But yeah, those, like, whenever they do introduce a 6-star arena, I bet we don't see those champs as a featured champ for a very, very long time. Oh, I think there's some way to get a wired Ethernet connection for an iPhone. I don't know if that's possible. I'm already using the sole port on this phone to plug an HDMI cable and a charging cable to. Then again, Apple does like their dongles. Maybe there's like a crazy dongle that you can have that would allow you to connect all that stuff together or something. Is it a router problem? Part of it's a router problem, yeah. Because I got a new router at the suggestion of Comcast. And yeah, there was nothing they could even help me out with over the phone. There's got to be an issue with it. I'm going to return it and buy a different one. 120 million for top 300 or top 150? Oh, I don't think they would release top 300 of a 6-star arena. No way, dude. It would probably be top 150. Usually let a few curse words slip towards the end of his Legend run and Abyss streams. Did I? Occasionally curse words slip out, but in the Abyss ones? Maybe might have been someone else on call. If I have other people on call, I don't really tell them not to curse. I mean, it happens, you know. It's like, I really don't think it's that big of a deal. Like I said, kids are gonna hear that stuff anyway. It's just, I'm here every night, and I don't know, man. I used to make jokes out of it. I used to have like a little pop-up that I'd put on screen that said like role model for the kids every time I did something stupid. But there's some truth to that, you know, like I'm not trying necessarily to be a role model for anybody, but at the same time, you know, like everyone influences everyone else. Like I'll never forget the day that I kind of changed mindsets when I heard somebody, you know, like I've watched every drum video on YouTube, and one of the drum videos I was watching was just an interview of this drummer who, I think he had just won like the Guitar Center drum off or something like that. which to be honest, I'm not even into those so much. But I mean, dude, I watch any drum video, so of course I watch that too. And they were asking him like, oh, you know, what are your influences? And he just said, anyone that's ever held 2 sticks. And it's very true. Like, you know, if I were to name people that influenced me the most, it'd be some very select people. But every person I've ever had an interaction with in my entire life has influenced me in some way. So, like I said, I'm not trying to be a role model for anybody, but I'm also, you know, trying to be a decent guy at the same time. Trying to, just try to keep the language a little bit more on the cleaner side because of that. BG, what do you do during the day? Watch drum videos 24/7. Now, what I do during the day? Make videos for the most part. Make videos. Look around on YouTube. Try to learn different things. I don't know. It's a lot of making videos, to be honest. even videos that even if it may not look like it, because there's a lot of videos that I swear I put a lot of time into and just never came out. Or even worse, the website. Oh god, so many hours sunk into that project. Oof. BG tweets. Okay, let me see what we got here. What do we got? Also trying to decide whom to rank for on this. Wait, is there part 1 of this? Here we go. BG, who do you think this squad on my free to play with a max Sim Supreme and rank 4 stealthy should be able to do variant 5? Any tips you'd give? All right, well, here's the thing. You can do it, or it can be done, I should say. I basically did it with essentially just Doom. So it can be done, but that's not to say it's easy or you're meant to do it with a roster like this. You're really supposed to have higher ranked up champions than this. You're supposed to, like, the variant difficulties, they're really designed for like rank 4 5-star champs or higher. So yeah, going in with, like, you know, 4-star champs or rank 3 5 stars, or what looks to be like a 6-star but like level 1, rank 1 level 1 kind of thing, you're probably gonna have a really tough time. But you know, you could try it. Also trying to decide whom to rank for in this between Stealthy and Cat Marvel. Would have gone for Cat Marvel, but unsure about her without Fury in Act 6. Hold on, between Stealthy. Well, Stealthy and Cat Marvel. I don't think you need Fury for Cat Marvel. She's great with it, but you don't need Fury. That said, if your goal is the variant, you'd probably save resources by ranking up Stealthy and doing that variant, and then maybe going back and ranking up Cat Marvel later. But it really depends on what your goals are. I'd probably prefer to have Cat Marvel over Stealthy just about anywhere else. But that's also because I don't really like Stealthy too much. So I don't know. But yeah, I would say most people are not going to be able to do the variant with the champs you have. And there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. Like I said, it's not really meant to be done with those champs. But I hope that helps. James sent it over bucks, and I don't believe slapping people with D's is kid friendly. Hey, I said family friendly. No, yeah. I mean, not everything is gonna be it's like PG-13, you know what I mean? It's not I'm not out here trying to be what's it called? What's a kid show? Barney or something like that, you know? And just try to keep things a little bit more on the clean side, but we're still gonna have fun. So there are still going to be some things where maybe you, depending on the age of your kid, maybe maybe don't want them watching or something. I don't know. Ooh, I hope I don't mess up your name too much, but apologies in advance. Binay Pal Singh. Sent over 40 rupees. Thank you very much, dude. Saying ABG, love your hard work. Can you shout out MCOC ID Binny69? Yeah, dude. Shout out to Binny69. We do a quick lookup, real quick here as well. Let me see here. Whoops, wrong button. Dude, can you put smiley faces in your account names? That's crazy if you could. But yeah, shout out to Benny69. Thank you very much for the 40 rupees. Appreciate it. I don't know if this is you or someone else, but they got a pretty nice looking profile with Sig69 Cosmic Ghost Rider. Nice. You don't have to be Barney, but can you try to be Lamb Chop? Dude, that's difficult. I don't know. Maybe a few rounds of the song that doesn't end. I never really watched any of those shows as a kid. What year did Barney come out? I feel like I was too old by the time Barney came out, but I don't know if that's true. Barney release date. Okay. Oh, yeah. 92. Okay, so that... Well, I mean, I guess it was only 5 at the time. But, like, what year did Ninja Turtles come out? Uh, 1990. Yeah, exactly. My path was already set. You know what I mean? So, I never really watched... I never really watched, like, the real young kid stuff. So I never watched Lamb Chop or Barney or any of that stuff. GameWorks Seattle. What is this comment in regards to, Jack? Do you work at games? Wait. Oh, we need you at Seattle GameWorks again, and the wife. That was fun, man, but the world unfortunately kind of fell apart. So maybe at some point again in the future, but yeah, man, there's not going to be another meetup anywhere for a little while still. Binay Pal Singh sent over another 20 rupees. Thank you, dude. Let me see. Oh, yep, it was your ID. Okay, cool. Cool, man. Well, thank you again, dude. We had a meetup. Yeah, they were really fun too. Both meetups. The second one especially. The first one, I didn't really know what to do. I never organized anything like that before. So the first one, it could have been better maybe. The second one though, I think it was pretty cool. Pretty chill the second time around. They actually contacted me. When was this? I don't remember when. Of course, it was like before all the COVID stuff. But they reached out to me at one point and was like, and they were like, hey, you know, it was been a little while since the last meetup. If you guys want to come back, just let us know. So I guess they liked having us there. I mean, I'm sure they liked having us there. We bought quite a few drinks and food and all that, so pretty easy to deal with. That place is cool too. I liked it. Doing 7.2 beta tomorrow? Does the beta come out tomorrow? Probably not. No, I'm gonna be editing some other videos and also dealing with Comcast. May not be around, but I'm still in your heart. Ryan, don't forget me. Chris, I could never. Never, ever. And my sister and her husband don't curse, neither do any of their friends. But a couple of days ago, my 5-year-old dropped an F-bomb, and they don't know where she heard it. Yeah. There's there's no way to prevent kids from hearing it. It's impossible. I don't even know what I would do in that situation. Like, obviously I wouldn't, like, if I had a 5-year-old kid, I wouldn't really want them dropping F-bombs, but I'd also probably think it was funny at the same time. So, like, I don't even know how to handle that situation. How do you be a parent, man? I don't even know. But yeah, the only times in real life that well, like, you know, outside of the stream, I mean, when I say real life, the only times outside of the stream that I don't curse, I usually try not to curse around my mom and like my grandma and like all my aunts and stuff like that. Basically all the female family members. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know how much they would care. Growing up, it was never like that big of a deal, but at the same time, I do remember them saying like not to curse or something like that. So I guess it was instilled in me, but yeah. Every other situation, I don't know. I just never think it's that big of a deal. Of course, when I'm around kids too, I try not to curse around kids, but yeah. BD's 5-star thing worth a rank 4 even without synergies. Yes, he is. He's not going to be useful in every situation, but he's a very strong champion just on his own. I use him on his own sometimes. I even use him in Alliance War on attack occasionally. Those instances are becoming more and more rare as time goes on, but I used to use him on attack a lot. Of course, he's a great defender too. That's probably what he's best known for. And yeah, he doesn't need synergies to be a good champion. Thing is just good on his own. He doesn't even need to be awakened, although his awakened ability is pretty nice. I would have given you advice on parenting, but I can't since I'm a 16-year-old Indian boy. Well, you know, there's younger parents out there, so some 16-year-olds probably could give some parenting advice. Tweedledee-doo, last time tonight, I promise. Joe Bob, what do we got here, dude? What is this? Dude, they totally have a huge dongle for that. Wouldn't let it dangle much, though. Not very tech savvy, but I'm fluent in Google search. Wait, you Google search dongle? Well, I'm gonna hide this and preview the picture first. Oh, okay. It is actually a tech dongle. Whew. Close call. All right. What is this? Lightning to HDMI adapter. Dude, this is insane. I can't even imagine plugging my phone into this. Or plugging this into my phone. What the hell? LAN wired network adapter. 4-in-1 compatible with iPhone to HDMI USB camera adapter with charging for... Dude. What? Like, this thing probably doesn't even look that big in this picture. But I can tell you just from experience, it is huge. Because this adapter right here, many people already find this to be annoying because it's already like pretty big, you know? And this is just half, like not even half of what this thing is. Like the adapter that I have, it's just these two ports over here. And if you look, like that's actually appears to be less than half because it looks like these ports are larger. That's That's insane, dude. You're like hooking up an entire phone to your phone. This, by the way, I don't know how the reviews are, but this is, yeah, it's definitely not official Apple. The brand is Flyland. I wonder how it works, like if it's good or not. But even before I looked at the brand name, I knew it wasn't official Apple because it only cost $30. The adapter that I'm using retails for like $45 or something like that. It is stupid expensive. These little adapters, they're not even that good. They you'll hear me and some other people who use them sometimes have issues. Luckily, the one I've been using now has actually been solid for a while, but I've burned through like 3 or 4 of these things already, or maybe like 5 or 6 actually. All right, James sent over $1 saying, well, thank you very much. I happen to be a grandma. Oh, there we go. That's good, James. Ryan, what are your early predictions on what Psycho Man will go for? Thanks. I don't know. We need to see more info about Psycho Man when like the CCP videos come out, if there's going to be hype for them or not. Yeah, ask that question again maybe like a few days after the CCP videos come out. Haley Mirkles sending over to, thank you very much, saying, can you explain how the 6-star health works when it goes down and it glows? I don't understand why it's different. Sure. So that's called adrenaline. And basically when you hit the opponent, you can gain that health back. When you activate your special, it's going to return more of that health. Like when your health goes down, here, you know what? F it. We're going to Realm of Legends real quick. We'll do a quick little demo here. Do I have a 6-star on the team? Yeah, I've got Warlock. Okay, cool. So when your health goes down, you can hit the opponent and you gain some of the health back, but you're going to notice that you don't gain a ton of it back. Also, that glowing part will go away over time. Like if you don't hit the opponent, there's only a certain amount of time for you to be able to regain that health. As long as you keep making contact with the opponent, like you'll have time. Like it stalls the time, but if there's no contact made, you kind of miss out. But then I'm gonna just try to get hit a whole bunch here. This guy doesn't even do enough damage. Hit me harder, please. Do more damage. More. Keep hitting me. No, you butthead. Keep going. Keep going. All right, so now it's like pretty sufficiently down, right? And if I just hit the opponent real quick, like I barely gain any of the health back. It takes a lot of hits, right? But if I pop the special 3, you're gonna see like all of that kind of missing glowing part. It's gonna come right back. It's the same thing for all your specials. It doesn't always completely refill it. That depends on like I think how much damage you're dealing, but the specials seem to increase that, like the amount of health you get back. That missing part, by the way, if you have a champion that naturally heals, the natural healing it kind of affects that too, where like if let's say you're using Wolverine and a regen procs, like if it heals up that missing part, it's kind of bad in a way, because then you miss out on the opportunity just to regularly hit the opponent and gain that health back. Like I wish it worked differently. I wish that if you had a regen buff, it just like moved that missing part over so you could still kind of like get both of the healings. But anyway, that's a quick breakdown on it. Hopefully that made sense. And thank you very much for the 2. BG, is Unduped Falcon worth first rank 2? First rank 2? No, I would say not. There's got to be a 5-star or a different 6-star that's almost for sure going to be more worth to rank up for you. Don't force a 6-star rank up if that's what you're doing. If you're just like, oh, I don't want to rank up 5 stars. I have 6 stars. Let me skip over 5 stars. Don't do that. Rank up whatever champ's going to work out best for you. And oftentimes that is going to be a 5-star until you get more 6 stars, until you start to awaken 6 stars, that kind of thing. Let's spin out a couple of these. And we're about to get 2 of the 225ers. I could feel it. Hey, what's up, Abdo? Are you streaming tonight, Abdo? Which 5-star crystal will you be going for now? Dual class or basic? My video tomorrow is going to answer exactly that. That's all I'll say for now. BG, do you think Hulkbuster is worth a Tech Awakening gem? Only other tech I have is Star-Lord, or should I wait? Oh, Brandon, that's a tough call. He's probably worth it if you are in Act 5 or lower content. Act 6 or higher, I probably wouldn't do it. But Act 5 or lower, that regen that you're going to gain from awakening him, I would say is worth it. Make sure you like the champion first, because you could play Hulkbuster without awakening him. So try him out. And if you like the champ, then yeah, then invest the resources. Wow, have I really been saying tweet this long that we're opening arena crystals now? I've been asking that long. Sorry, I didn't see it earlier, dude. It's the way it goes sometimes in streams. Let me see what we got here. So satisfying to see 3 kingpins perfectly lined up. Oh my god. I didn't get it at first. I was like, how can you tell the picture behind me is Kingpin? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, it's not on screen. Oh, crap, my bad. That kills it. All right, so here was the tweet. So satisfying to see 3 kingpins perfectly lined up. And like I said, at first I was like, how can you tell that Kingpin's behind me? Oh, wait, yeah, I get it now. James sending over the buck saying, Noel Blanco needs some tweeters treatment. Already done. Well, too late, yeah. Just a little too late on that super chat, but thank you, man. Thank you anyway. Posted it on Reddit, did you? Oh my god. BG Dreamin' looks exactly like you? A little bit. He even bought the same headset that I was using at one point. I set it up for 11:05, but I can start early. Give me 2. Yeah, Abdo. Totally. BG's more muscular Kingpin. Thanks, dude. I totally agree. BG, I really need to complete Variant 5 to better my roster. Hold on, we need to go back to big head mode here. Really need to complete Variant 5 to better my roster, but I'm stuck in the first quest. Got 565 Doom and Max Venom, Claire, and Starkey as 4 stars. Free crystal. And I can't get through. I'm not good enough for debuff immune. Can't find great havoc counter that is sustainable on strike back, and I keep dying either Mysterio or Mags on energized. Do you have any tips for me? Because I'm super mad at this quest. So you're going through with a 565 Doom, but the rest of your champions are 4 stars, right? You're gonna need some 5-star champs, dude. There are ways to get through. Wait, oh, I see what happened. I accidentally clicked off the game before when I thought I went to Twitter. That's what happened. Okay, my bad. But yeah, you're gonna need some higher level champions probably. Like, technically, is it possible to get through with that 565 Doom alone? Yes, but that's not really what the content was designed for. You know, like you may have seen me or Legacy or maybe someone else go through that content with some lower level champs, but you got to keep in mind, like, you know, the people that are able to do that have all been playing the game for a very long time, very experienced, put a lot of time into the game type of thing. And sometimes that allows people to kind of push deeper into content that maybe your roster wasn't ready for yet. But that content's really made for mostly 5 stars and maybe the occasional 4-star just to fill like one specific spot to counter maybe one specific node or something like that. But for the most part, you're gonna want more 5 stars than 4 stars. Sending some links on Twitter that may allow connecting both HDMI and Ethernet at the same time. So YouTube video and the Ethernet working. Interesting. So this adapter may allow you to connect wired Ethernet, HDMI at the same time. Oh, and it's an official Apple thing too. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. So it's like a that's really bright because of course it's Apple, so the website background is all white. But I see now. It's like a HDMI plus charger plus like an extra dongle that you can connect to it type of thing, or just like, you know, USB type C that you can connect other things with it. I may look into that. I mean, I never had this issue before. Like, I'm gonna get a new router because it's not just an issue of my phone having connection. It's like everything in my home. So I'm gonna get a new router and hopefully it just goes back to normal because it was extremely rare that I ever had wireless issues before. So hopefully I don't have to get a new dongle, but I will keep that in mind. It's good to know for the future, at least. BG, who is your favorite 4Loki player? Mine is Panda Man Pete. Dude, I don't have any one favorite. They're all so cool. When we got B Manny leading the pack. We got my dungeon buddy Lags. We got a guy in there that knows karate. Enzo. Dude, it's the whole bunch. I love them all. Oh, looks like Abido is live too, by the way. So, I think the USB-C would be for power and the USB-A for any peripheral, like an Ethernet adapter. Got it. Let me grab a link to Abido's though. I wonder if that would have been good for like the old Legend Run style thing. Where occasionally, you know, maybe you'd have just like a faster connection to like load into and out of the fights. That doesn't matter anymore now, but dang, dude, if Legends runs were still the old way, like I might have to pick that up just for that. But anyway, here's a link to Abido's stream. Go show him a little bit of love if you guys are still going to be up. I know it's late. But yeah, I'm going to head out of here. I'll be back tomorrow, of course. Shout out to... Well, that was kind of aggressive. Let me try that again. Shout out to... No, that was still the same pretty much, huh? Anyway, shout out to Jacob McLendon for being tonight's biggest D. And thank you to everyone else Appreciate all the support as always. It was fun. And I will see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.